Hey, this is Dr. Tom. The last video that we posted, we were talking about really how your body functions, and it's always where we want to be. How does your body function? I want you to feel good, but I want to make sure your body's functioning well. So now we're going to limit the chances of a crisis, a big health problem to occur in your life. And we talked about your central nervous system, which controls the show, your brain, your spinal cord. You have three basic responses of your nervous system. There's a normal response, a hyperactive response, or a hypoactive response. That's basically how your nervous system functions. So question then becomes, well, what's going to determine how well your nervous system is functioning? And the big factors that we can look at, that we can control, that you can control in your life, are the three T's that we talk about in my office. You have the traumas, the physical stresses in your life, car accidents, a slip, a fall, concussion. Did you play sports? How many times do you fall as a kid when you learn how to ride your bike? Do you sit a lot for work? Those are all physical stresses, and they cause your body to break down at a faster rate. Then you have the thoughts, the mental and emotional stresses, the worries, fears, and guilts. You don't feel well. That's a mental stress, an emotional stress. Your finances, relationships, all these other factors there. And the big point that I make here is, these factors left to persist, they start to limit the way your body's functions. They start to limit your body's ability to heal itself. Start to limit those types of factors there. So now your body is not functioning at the level we want it to. And the third one there would be toxins. The chemical stresses. Sadly, we have one of the worst diets in the world, high in sugar, processed foods, preservatives. We don't drink enough water. Medication, lots of medication going on in your body. Those are all chemical stresses that your body has to deal with. And there is a fourth factor, which I'll get into in a minute, but those are the big three stresses in our life. We can't avoid some of these stresses. Life happens. But what we can always do is get our body to adapt or handle stress better. And the big point here is the more these stresses are bearing down on us and allowed to persist, well, now our body, our nervous system, which we want functioning up here at a really high level, but year after year, these stresses are being placed in our body. Now our nervous system starts to function at lower levels, and that opens the door for, you name whatever health problem, it opens the door for those health problems to exist. The fourth factor that we'll put up here, the fourth stress, could be sleep. Sleep is extremely important. I will say this, the longer these three other stresses, the traumas, the thoughts, and the toxins, the longer they're allowed to be there, the less likely that you're sleeping well. And when you're not sleeping well over a prolonged period of time, well, that is a stressor, and that is a problem. And we want to make sure that you limit these stresses, get your body to function at a really high level, and that's what we're here to do. And by doing that, get you sleeping better, you start to build a program to get your body to function better.